I weighed everybody today. I put the scale out. I put the bowl, big plastic bowl on the scale, and I put the guinea pigs one at a time in the bowl. None of them thought much of it. None of them really appreciate sitting in a bowl. But Remy is 3 pounds 1 ounce. Remy is a heavy boy. And little baby Topanga is 11 ounces. She weighs nothing. There was news. Let's put pet cam up. Yeah, so she's no longer underneath. You can sort of see there's a little. Let me turn it briefly. There. She is in the pen because as it turns out, baby Topanga can not only climb very high, but she can squeeze through the little cage grip. She can fit completely through. I was trying to pick her up to do, well, initially I was trying to just do a spot clean, but I knew I'd need to pick her up to just, I was actually going to try and do the weighing yesterday. And she was running away from, I mean, guinea pigs generally don't want to be picked up unless they're Venus. But she's brand new, she's a baby, and she's very, very fast and zoomy, so she was running around not to be picked up. And she just, because there's the grid partition to support the cage, to stop the cage from being wobbly, and she just squeezed straight through the grid partition, which she obviously can escape the cage that way if she chooses to. She hasn't chosen to. That wasn't really the issue. The issue for me is if she gets it in her mind that she can fit through that, because she's going to grow really quickly. At some point, she's going to be too big to safely fit through that, and she's going to try, and she could break her neck, she could get stuck, she could get hurt. We're dating Matt for a third time, which should trigger the end of the game. I don't know if that means this stream ends Dream Daddy for us. Let's see.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So I get to pick Matt for a third date. Here we go. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue. So this is what we did last week. This is where we were up to. So it's not making me backtrack. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy 7 for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up talking to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts. She did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight, and Amanda and I are busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird, ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, that didn't happen. That's a glitch in this game. I told him he didn't have to play. He didn't play. And then the game went on this big thing when he got home about how Matt played piano for him. No, he didn't. We said don't play. And he said he didn't want to play. Game? Game? Are you having something to drink, little Rogie? Good girl. Never been able to convince him to do it again. Didn't convince him to do it the first time, mate. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet, all at the same time. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Ugh.
Dad, we talked about this. What?
Huh.
The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage. Some would argue.
Oh no.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? She's a fascist. I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for colour. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop.
Ugh.
Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You can pry these handles from my cold dead hands. I propose a compromise. Fine, fine.
Ah.
I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You carried me when no one else could, Sandals. You know, there's the old story about footprints in the sand, and when there was only one pair of footprints, that's when I was wearing you. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. Yeah, look at it, it's rammed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmen see to find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. David! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs help. I head to the back room with the coffee spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. My dude. Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you could make it, David. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it. They're playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word there, a magic act, and it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit the bassist on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes.
Wait, what?
They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them.
Hey, dude.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? I'll do it. Matt, you should play. Come on, Matt, you should play.
Hey.
No, I can't. I really can't. So that means you're going to do it, and I'm going to talk about nothing else but how you played. Because that's what happened last time, Matt. I'll play. What are you doing?
Hey.
What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scamulus Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. I thought I was imagining that. I thought I'd gone a little bit mad. I thought I was the only one who could hear that. I was like, shit. Okay. Scar comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, David.
Oh.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as Scar is generally played with the staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you, David. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear I agreed to pull out my scar. No. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left Scar behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name and hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Oh man! He addresses the crowd. Oh man! Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth and that makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe you've seen before but would like to see again. I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt.
Hey.
So let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Rail. The crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you everyone, this one's called Which House Never Dies and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under dram some halls, oh god I can't speak, and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you all to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. Has he a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mum for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again.
Hey.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with Riot Punk for three tiers now. Is that another typo?
Oh man.
Years. Oh no, years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy 7 takes the stage, followed by two girls with colourful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spit the flat white stripes in my hands because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad, I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock 'em dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee but turns instead into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Max sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine! Everything is great! Nothing is wrong! Everything is great! I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're going to do great, David. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. It's Dave Lister. He should totally do the Om song. Om. Then drum solo. From Dobbin. And then back to Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Scammunist Manifesto, David Lister. Everybody cheers as I take the stage. Damon and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is David, but you can call me by my stage name. Frankie Two-Tone, Five-Iron Freddy, Thomas Kalnocki? Five-Iron Freddy. The crowd claps politely. I sit... Little hearts from Matt just coming off the side of the screen. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. The song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Cut away. Oh my God! No matter how disastrous this is, I have to make it through this whole song. I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing. Oh my God! It's a mini game. If it's a rhythm game, I am screwing David so badly because I suck at them.
Tickle that ivory.
Tickle that ivory. I can't. How do I put? I can move my hands, but I can't. How do I move? How do I go down on the keyboards? How do I go down on the keyboards? I don't know how to. I don't know how to touch the keys. I'm just waving my hands above them. I don't know what I'm doing that touches the keys. Ah, that's doing it. Okay. That's doing it. Oh, this is why all my dates with dates with Matt are so terrible. Doing your best deserves an S. This is why all my dates with Matt fail catastrophically. The mini games screw me. I need instructions. You did not tell me anything about what button to press. Look up the crowd, see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I am losing them. Scar really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody Scar? Everybody Scar!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from the two-tone heaven, Matt walks on the stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out to see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everybody's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise.
Hey.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Stella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man.
Oh.
Matt smiles.
Oh.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take the seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about Scar. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look towards the stage. Hey everyone. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people for a long time. It's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. Hey! Who helped me be able to do this again. Thank you. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with the small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes the song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Ah.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Oh.
I didn't realise. It suddenly makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street when the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmen Sita to get ice cream. Is that okay if she sleeps over? We're going to paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun, but please don't wake up the neighbours with any biting truths about government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmen Sita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversation with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey. Need help closing up?
Hey. Yeah, sounds great.
That sounds great. I love that. Why couldn't you just have said that he said that sounds great? Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Hey.
We head back to the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in, it ended up being pretty cute.
Huh?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realise it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but he's having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
I don't know if I should.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching the guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. Guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed? We're dread buddies!
Hey,
You. Blood rushes to my face.
hey.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I didn't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you are trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you. Thank you for helping me realise that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage. I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. But it really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me. We get to kiss Matt! He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his bag. His hair can't be in the way. He's got dreads. Thicker than yours. Oh, it's fade to black. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realise we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to my place. It was such a wonderful moment, and then zoop, noise. Okay, you're going to give me bad marks again for my final day. A B.
I'll give that record another spin. Why not?
A B. Even with my romantic finale, I still screwed it up. I'm sorry, Matt. Oh, it's very quiet. She's hidden. I need her to feel a bit more confident in the pen. She's not coming out and walking around like she would come out and do her bit when she was under there. She's a little bit shyer. Well, she did get picked up and put in a bowl to be weighed. And I did put a mic treatment on her. So it's like understandable that she's a bit miffed. Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, David. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they've got another thing coming. Did I ever tell you about a little debate years ago? I mean, very probably 10 years ago now. I had with Steppy. In fact, let me give her a shout out. if I remember how to write her name. Is that it? Go away, screen. I can't see what's happening. There we go. Right, is that going to shout her out properly? Yes, there she is. Stars and Steps. This is Steppy, my real life friend I know in real life, who is a real person. I did not imagine her at all. We had a big thing about the expression another thing coming. She said it's another think coming. And I said that doesn't make sense. It's another thing coming. And she said another thing coming doesn't make sense. And there was Googling and proof and blah, 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 blah. And apparently the term is another think coming, but nobody says another think coming because that doesn't mean what anyone's saying. When people say another thing coming, they mean another thing coming. No one's saying go and have another think. They're saying if you think I am going to do ABC, then you are going to have another thing coming to you rather than that. There's going to be another thing coming that you don't expect because I ain't doing ABC. That's not what's coming. And she said it means if you think I'm going to do ABC, think again. And I said, if you want to say think again, do you know what we say? We say think again. That's the expression for that. So this went on, and we were on LiveJournal at the time. We went to all our LiveJournal friends and said, right, what do you say? And people were like, well, this is correct, but I never say it. Think is correct, but never say it. And a bunch of other people were agreeing with me. Yeah, it's thing. I say thing. And some people were saying, it is think, technically, but I understand your point of view. And Steffi's like, no! So I think it ended up being 50-50. People agreeing with her, people agreeing with me. Every time I see somebody else saying or using another thing coming, I'm like, well, there you go. Again, another form of media agrees with me. Nobody says it your way. So, I'm rubbing it in. I'm not stopping. Full screen. If they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. They got another thing coming. I'm going the whole hog. They got another thing coming. I went all the way. I have more on my side. It's thing. Everybody says thing. Everybody thinks thing. It's what everyone means. It's the way that makes sense. And if you don't agree with me, you can think again. See what I did there? And now back to Dream Daddy, the finale. What are you... Kachansky, did you see her? Just threw that house over. Kachansky, you vandal. You're so powerful, Kachansky. You're so powerful. Did you throw that house over? Look at your mighty muscles. Oh, you're such a warrior. Yeah, you're such a warrior. You threw it over. Oh, it's all happening now. I'm being proved right. Kachansky has the strength of the Hulk. Anyway. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Ugh. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, I can tell. I can't tell. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would be fill my heart with glee. It would be fill? It would be fill my heart with glee. Did nobody proofread this game? I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get the cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Hi. You know, maybe this would have been better if a group of her friends, people her age, maybe all of their children all jumped out and went hi. A group of all of these men suddenly surrounding her. I can see why she's got that look on her face. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, all right? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everybody's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. You're having fun, Kachansky. David, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes and colours. Each one of them fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned Witch House outfit Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respected retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mum's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. What's apple butter? David. Brian, you made it. Haha. I don't pass up on a good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. David's like getting a twitch in his eyebrow. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out to the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi. Amanda's dad? Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro!
Oh.
This is a real rage at taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Now, Craig, can I push you into Robert's direction? Dude! Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Brian ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe me. It sounds like she's got it in a jar or something. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes to me. Where was his wife? Why isn't his wife with him? Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Oh.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, David. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say... Jansky, please. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by. Zoom! Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things in art school. Pew pew! Pew pew! Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realised you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm going to break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, where is Craig? Why are you not hanging off of Craig? Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Just be with Craig. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. You sold me oregano, you git. I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. But I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal would go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmen Sita in the corner of the party. I wonder what... Jansky, please. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell them they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you've got to establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No. I just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmen Sita here's getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmen Sita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Matt. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thank you for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmen Sita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two, and I'm sure for the right fee I could put something like this together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. I think I had an idea about where this was going, but I don't know anymore. I like you a lot, David, but I don't think it's more than just as a friend. Oh, is that my low score? Ah, I get that, man. You're cool as hell, and I'm down to keep this as friends. Matt looks up at me.
Hey.
I appreciate that. So, I'm still welcome at the coffee spoon? Buddy, you'd be the guest of honour. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. So does that happen with Matt for his ending? Or does that happen because all of my dates with him were low? scoring. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realised that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, David, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. You're so noisy, Kachansky. Kind of shocking. All our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so entitled. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Blah. Blah. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm going to break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably going to have to pay for most of it. It would be my honour. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you.
Huh.
I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. ... You're right. It's going to be hard at first, but this next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it. But I know that you're always going to be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Lister! Yay! Team Lister! We did it! We got credits! I genuinely am wondering. What we'll do, we'll watch Kachansky being a shambles for a second. There she is, being a shambles. I'll leave you with some credits. I'm going to Google if that is the Matt ending or if that's just my Matt ending. Okay. The thing I just looked up was like, this is how you get an S tier date. This is how you get an S tier date. This is how you get an S tier date. I think you can get a different ending if you get... It says win the piano minigame. Even once I worked out how to push the buttons, I have no idea how you're supposed to win the piano minigame. Oh, I feel like I was sabotaged. I feel like Matt's minigames sabotaged me. Because I think I fucked up with a couple of the other dad's minigames and it gave me good scores. Dream Daddy. There you go. If it goes well with Matt, this is apparently a picture of him. So I think there's an ending where you do end up with Matt. If you do score better. But I got the my daughter loves me ending. Which, no, fair enough. I don't know why my ratings with my dates for Matt were so bad. I don't know what I did with Matt that was so bad. That is us Dream Daddied. We are all done with Dream Daddy. Kind of a bummer that we got the I choose you, Matt. We kiss Matt, and then Matt says, do you know what? I just want to be friends. If that happened and Robert and Craig got together, I would be totally fine. But the fact that we didn't get Robert and Craig, we didn't get our Robert and Craig ship, means I got screwed over. This game screwed me over. Not as badly as it screwed Miles over when he got betrayed dating Damien. If you want to laugh at how thirsty somebody is for Damien, and then how utterly turned off and furious they become with Damien, please go to YouTube and watch Miles and Louisa playing Dream Daddy. Smiles Guthrie. Please do it. It's a wonderful stream. It's a wonderful thing, and his fury is hysterical.